Staff at Cardiff University have voted in favour of strike action and a marking and assessment boycott. The University and College Union says its members have responded to what it describes as cruel and unnecessary proposals by the university to cut hundreds of jobs. Ben Price has the details.
Sunshine and rising temperatures, a sign of summer approaching and exam season for students. But there was shock and concern among students at Cardiff University today following a decision by staff who are members of the University and College Union to strike next month and a possible boycott of marking and assessments. The decision comes after the university's proposal to cut hundreds of jobs due to struggling finances.
It's quite worrying as well for staff, and not knowing exactly what's going to happen is it's a worrying thing at this time.
Us as students have had to put in effort and do exams and things, and to know that there's not going to be anyone to give you feedback.
Especially in exam season, it's one of them ones where you sort of think, where do the students sort of stand with it, kind of thing.
Union members have backed a one-day walkout on the 1st of May. If their demands aren't met, an indefinite assessment boycott will follow from the 6th of May and continued industrial action during the summer term. The university has described the planned strike as disappointing. Already this week, Cardiff University has announced that its initial plan to close its nursing department is on hold, and its proposal to cut 400 jobs has been revised down to 286. But union members want the university to come back around the table to negotiate. One of its biggest asks is that there'll be no compulsory redundancies. Inevitably, there will be some disruption for students in the weeks ahead. Just how much is not yet clear. The UCU says industrial action is always a last resort for its members, but it's been left with no choice.
It's absolutely terrible that our students are going to have to suffer for the mismanagement and terrible decisions taken by Cardiff University Executive Board. But we've got huge student support.
Cardiff University says it'll do everything it can to minimise the impact of industrial action, and it stresses that any proposed cutbacks are part of an ongoing consultation.
Well, Ben is here now, and a number of universities are proposing job cuts, so could we see more strikes?
Well, there's no indication that that's the case at the moment, Jen, but of course there is widespread concern and anger among staff at a number of universities across the country. Since the start of the year, we've reported on proposed job cuts at places like Bangor University and University South Wales. But only union members at Cardiff University have so far voted for industrial action and backed it in significant numbers. And as we've just been hearing there, it'll affect students shortly sitting their exams. Now, the last time university staff staged similar action, a marking boycott that is, back in 2023, many students went to their graduation ceremonies not even knowing their final grades. So it could be a similar case come July and August facing the students this year in their third years. So it remains a hugely worrying time. We'll just have to see how things play out in the weeks ahead.
OK, Ben, thank you very much. Ben Price there.